Welcome back to World of Warcraft, Cataclysm Classic Blind. Over here in Westfall, doing stuff. More quests, more things we need to do. Need to go fight some guys for that. Jenga. I just go do that, turn it all in here. South of here is the Dust Plains. And another one also in the Dust Plains. Let's go to the Dust Plains. Flying to the south. Okay. Riverpaw Mystics, Riverpaw Taskmasters, Jago Smathine, find an agent. Do the treasure. Go to Redridge, also treasure. There's in treasure, Legend of Captain Grayson. Now the other one was on the lighthouse. Starting Dust Plains. Here we go. These are Riverpaw Bandits. Those aren't the right ones. We're looking specifically for Mystics, Taskmasters, and the guy. Or the boss kind of guy. The Taskmaster. Okay. And there's the boss guy. There's him again. He's dead. Check. Whee! Okay. We'll just blast our way through these guys. That's messed up. Sprinting around, having a good time. There is the last Mystic. Just need the Taskmasters now. It looks like we've found our guy over here at the tower. That's also another thing. Fresh meat. Yeah, you. Foolish. There's a cyclone here too. Wild. Okay. Here is Agent Kiernan. Got a gun pointed up at that tower there. Wild.
Hey there.
Helix is the one responsible for the Knoll attacks. And nods at the tower. He's inside. He's been there for days. Just been waiting for an excuse to bust him.
See you around.
I can do that for you. Helix has got himself holed up inside Clevin Mortwake's old tower. I won't lie to you, Eric Erickson. It's heavily guarded. I count 6 armed mercenaries just on the outside. There's no way you're getting inside that tower by yourself. Lucky for you, Claire and I are here. Your Master Sniper Rifle. I'll cover your entry. Alright. Take this shrouding potion. You need it once you get inside. Use it as soon as you enter the tower and head upstairs. Find out what Helix is hiding up there. Okay.
Safe travels.
I mean, we totally don't need this potion of shrouding. Makes us invisible for a little bit. And you know, snipe these guys. They're elites. Look at that. An actual elites quest. Wild stuff. Now, how does this work? There's a mercenary here. And she snipes them. Amazing. They aggro us. And they just get sniped from over there. That's pretty impressive. Or are we gonna skill him? Headshot. Get your back here, Jason. You're also stealing my loot from these elites, so that's something. What if all these guys would attack you at the same time? That'd be dangerous. Thrown weapon. Not a chance. That's 6 guys? That's like... yeah, close enough. Go inside. Invisibility. Got 10 minutes of invisibility here. Cool skull. Alright. So who are we being invisible past? Can we see that there's a bunch of enemies in here, or are we just being invisible to go check out the guy at the top? Probably good either way. With how few elite quests there are, besides just in dungeons, it's definitely more of an outlier these days. Okay. We're invisible. Here is Helix. The Knolls have failed, mistress. There's a shadowy figure again. They provided the distraction I required. We continue as planned. But mistress, the Admiral is We will free the Admiral during the dawning. Yes, mistress. Judgment Day is soon upon us, Helix. Oh boy. Call for the people. Wish to speak to them one last time before the dawning. Moonbrook, mistress? Aye. Tonight. You got a secret meeting. How secretive. How meeting-y. Let's go here. Okay. Good information. Just gonna keep being invisible. It's gonna be invisible further away here. Nope, goes away. Reasonable.
Well met.
What could possibly be going on in Moonbrook? I don't like this one bit, Eric Erickson. Yep. It's a problem.
Farewell.
Big trouble in Moonbrook. I'll be filling out my report and heading back to Stormwind shortly. SI-7 must be informed of the happenings in Westfall. I recommend you do the same and report back to Grain, where you find Astute Marshal Ryan Stockmantle at Sentinel Hill in Westfall.
Have a good one.
Yeah. Okay. Before we do that, let's just go ahead and do the other quests here. We got our treasure along the shore and the ghost at the lighthouse. It's kind of over this way. We get here eventually, but just checking things off the list here. Level 15, we have Red Ridge Mountains. Like, let's just hang out here. More for the dungeon. Get there eventually. Alright, we need the lighthouse, and we need the shore. There's the lighthouse. Just in the area. And it's just so much more convenient getting to places, since we can fly everywhere. It's very nice. Okay. Now be alarmed, dwarf. I have long since passed from this land, but I intend no harm to your kind. When there's too much death in my time, my only wish now is for peace. Perhaps you can help my cause. I used to be flesh and blood, just like you, Lan. That is until that fateful day when the Murlocs attacked the lighthouse. Dun dun dun. The coast isn't clear. Probably noticed all of the shipwrecks along the coast. The Great Sea is treacherous indeed. The coast of Westfall needs to be kept clear, so that if sailors find their way toward beaches, they are safe. The Murlocs are trouble, though. Kill Murloc, Tidehunters, and Oracles, and I'll see to it that you're rewarded. 7 of each. Right over on the shore. He's got more quests here. My goodness. Keeper of the Flame. The night the lighthouse keeper's family died was horrible. I watched, helpless, as old Merc Eye led the attack. What's done is done, and now my concern is for the lives of the sailors on the Great Sea, whose ships come close to the perilous rocks of the coastline. If no one to keep watch on the flame, the responsibility has fallen upon me. Help me keep the torch lit by bringing me chasm ooze from the slimes in the raging chasm to the northeast. Alright. Northeast. And on the coast. And the coastal menace. When my life was ended upon the rocks, I had no clue what the afterlife held for me. Lighthouse was black that night because old Murk-Eye had scared the keeper's family off. They returned and relit the flame, but old Murk-Eye cursed the weaker-minded Murlocs to raid the lighthouse with him once again. The second time the family was not so lucky. For my eyes they perished helplessly. Slay old Murk-Eye. If you see him along the shore, bring me one of his scales and I shall reward you. Alright. Old Murk-Eye. And Tidehunters and the Oracles. That him? It's nice when the leader boss guys are slightly larger. Makes it easy to know you got the right guy. You. And you. And you. Okay. Plenty of Murlocs out on the shore. And a broken barn door as a shield. Wild. It's open. How embarrassing. Okay. Need a few more Tidehunters. It's you. It's you. Another broken barn door. Amazing.
I need a target.
That one. There's some copper. Giant hunter. Huh. Then chasm ooze. Tiger Hill. There's the dead mines here. Where's the chasm? Chasm ooze. Raging chasm to the northeast. Kind of over this way. More Dagger Hill. Northeast. You know, just find some slimes somewhere. The Raging Chasm. I'd call that more north than northeast, but sure. And then we've got the coast quest also. Okay. Yeah, the Raging Chasm. Actually doing some stuff here. If only fighting slimes, but that's fine. Some Reapers. Going down in the chasm? You betcha. Chasm slimes. A bunch of stuff. At least we could do that jump. That's nice. Chasm ooze, chasm ooze. You. And some wrists. The one right down in the middle. The most chasmist of chasmy slimes. Kinda need to deal with the inventory at some point here, clearly. Dodge that giant flying rock, my goodness. What a mess. What a mess. Okay. Along the coast should be a big anchor or a shipwreck or something. Yeah, there's a big anchor. And the captain's footlocker. Footlocker slowly creaks open. Sand wires seem to be its only contents. But wait! Small crab scurries out with a clue to the treasure in its claws. Captain Sanders' hidden treasure. Clue to the treasure reads, "Good work, matey. Now you need to head due east. East up the bluffs, east to the road. Look for the old chimney ruins near the side of the road. There you'll find an old barrel with your next clue." Okay. It's a treasure hunt. Good stuff. East. Up the bluffs, past the road, to some chimney ruins. Yeah, there's the chimney. Looks very much on the edge of the giant pit here now. Whether this treasure was hidden before this giant chasm was here. The barrel almost fell down in the chasm. Looks like the right barrel. Torn piece of parchment contains scribbled writing. Good work, treasure hunter. Searching through the barrel, you discover another piece of parchment. This one reads, "Now from this here barrel, face ye north. Straight as the crow flies, keep ye walking till you see an empty jug next to the lone windmill on the sea bluffs. Poke around that jug, you might find what you're looking for. Due north to a windmill and a jug." Again, just walk straight north. A little bit more difficult with this giant chasm in the way. Except we can just fly. Okay. Due north. A windmill near the bluffs. Possibly this one. We veered a little bit west. I know it's right if it's got the quest marker and there's a jug there and all that. These are not the best places to hide permanent treasure hints, just in random barrels and jugs. They're very movable. You gotta bury your treasure hints. That's what I say. There's a clue sticking out of the empty jug. It's literally sticking out of the jug. You're on your way to the jackpot, treasure seeker. Thanks. Sure enough, deep within the old jug, there's another clue to Sandra's treasure. Ink has run in some places, and the paper smells like whiskey. You can make out some of the text. Now that you found the old whiskey jug, you're almost to the treasure. Just face west from the bottle, and walk down to the shore. As you get to the water, keep going. Swim straight west to find the island with me treasure chest. Alright. Swim. Straight west. There's an island with a tree. Treasure chest. Could be further. There's this island here too. Actually swimming. That's fair. Huh. A little structure here. And a chest. Lost treasure of Captain Sanders awaits. Whee! Hinges on the old chest are rusty, but they still work. Force the chest open and take the booty. Silver bar, a shirt, a sash, and an 8-slot bag. Not bad. Not bad. Inventory, slightly bad. That's okay. Alright. Dealt with, dealt with, dealt with. Okay. Head back to the lighthouse here, turn in these quests. We can make our way back to Sentinel Hill. That'll be fine. There should be a shop there. We can offload some stuff. It's very nice having as much inventory space as we have. Makes it possible to just get this many things. What's our total size of the inventory? Got 26 slot bags and 4 of them, then just the regular backpack. The original backpack is not particularly large, like something like 16 or something. Whatever it is, we got a lot more. That's good. Okay. Well done, Eric Exon. You have quite a knack for combat. Thanks to you, the coast of Westfall is a safer place. The ooze will not burn for long without... The flame will not burn for long without ooze, Eric Erickson. We used to use oil back in the day, but it's hard to come by. Ooze. Praise you, brave warrior. The rocks of the Westfall coast shall be lit thanks to your hard work. Many lives will be spared as long as the torch is kept lit. I died needlessly on this very shore. My afterlife plight is to see that no others follow my destiny. Get some healing potions. And we also get some scrolls. Okay. More things for the inventory. Have you laid waste to the menace known as Old Merkai yet? He's been spotted roaming the coastline of Westfall. Return to me when the foul beast is dead. Yep, here's the scale. So the foul heathen Merkai is dead. Well done, Eric Exon. By your hands, one life was laid to rest. Perhaps many more were saved. The great sea, wrought with danger as it is, shall be a wee bit safer this night, thanks to your heroics. Okay. A torch. Also a wand. Okay. That's everything you needed. Fantastic. Alright. You know, let's see if we can clean the inventory here. It would be a good idea. Then we'll get back over to Moonbrook here. And, most likely, go into the dungeon. Obviously. It's right here. Level appropriate. Probably. So it was slightly higher level than going to Red Ridge, but it comes at the end of this whole quest line business and all that, so would make sense. We're with the master here.
What can I do for you?
Alright.
Have a good one.
Yeah, we really don't use those. Don't need to. Shop here. Yep, Quartermaster.
Good day to you.
Okay. Sell some stuff. Also, do a repair. Don't need grays. Boots. Spymaster legs. Soulbound stuff. Cheap jerky. Soulbound. Bag. Soulbound. 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 Gray. White. We can sell the cloth. That's worth at least something. Warrior boots. Weird auction prices. Probably not real. A red apple. Nah. collecting bag, soulbound bag. Soulbound, soulbound. Gray, gray. Cheap. Soulbound. Sell these fish. Cheaper fish. Soulbound, soulbound. Gray. Some coyote meat. Haven't got this appearance yet, so we'll keep that for now. Well, we'll keep it for until we put it on, and then we'll take it off. Can auction that tiger's eye. Auction that cloth, I suppose. Auction some eggs. It's not like we're too far from Stormwind, so it's very manageable to get back there. More ribs, livers. This. Some greens. Another thing we need. Can't even equip wands. I don't think we are really getting any of the cosmetic overrides for wands since we can't wield them. That's alright. There's another thing we need to equip. It's nice finding new things. Soulbound. Raise. What's a broken barn door look like as a shield? Looks fine. Less broken than you would have thought, I suppose. Some slime. Torch. Sell the silver bar. Captain's shirt. Can't see it because it's a shirt. It's underneath the armor. A sash. It's a belt. Don't need that bag. Need these scrolls. Okay. We will open up the clams because why not? Lost money on that. Notched Sword of Stamina. Equip that for its appearance. Scalping Tomahawk of Strength. Take that appearance. And a Riverpaw Mystic Staff. That's two-handed, so that took that off too. Okay. Let's see what these look like. Slightly shorter sword. It's fine. It's one-handed. Main hand axe. It's a tomahawk. And the Riverpaw Staff. Pointy. Okay.
How are you?
And we don't actually need these. Now that they're soulbound. Okay.
See you later.
Move up all the things we're probably just gonna sell. In general, they're not worth a huge amount, but it's still something. Questionable if it would even pay for our repairs or anything. That's alright.
Greetings. For the Alliance.
Who is this shadowy figure? We have to get to Moonbrook. We take some bents.
Be careful.
To Moonbrook.
Light bless you.
We have had a camp near Moonbrook for quite some time now, Eric Erickson. One of my best soldiers works the area along with a company of Sentinel Hill troopers. Report to Captain Alpert now. Find out if he has any news about happenings in Moonbrook. Another ally of mine is also at the Moonbrook camp. His name is Thoralius. I met Thoralius in Northrend during my time in Velgard. He is a wise and powerful shaman. Perhaps his abilities could help us solve this mystery. Interesting.
Go with honor, friend.
You need
Here.
something?
Excellent work, Eric Erickson. It will take the Riverpaw weeks to recover from the blow you just dealt. Please take an item of your choosing as a reward for what we've done. Take some greaves.
For the Alliance.
Collector of pants here. Okay. What is this? To Moonbrook. Alright. And not much else on this list in the entire area. We got a dungeon quest. Talk to these guys. And it looks to be pretty much it here in Westfall. Just to be expected. This flight path here again.
Hello.
All these places. Oh, that'd be quite the trip, flying all the way to the Shattered Sun staging area. That would take a while.
See you around.
Okay. What else we got here? Got some guards. Got a provisioner.
I buy and
We
trade.
got various weapons that wouldn't be good.
Be careful.
And oh, this over here. Come on. He's the shaman.
Take
Captain! The natives are restless, Eric Erickson. I don't know what's going on, but homeless activity in this area has quadrupled in the past 2 days. If I didn't know any better, I'd say they were planning something.
God bless you.
Some propaganda. We noticed a rise in violent acts amongst the homeless of the area. Something or someone is getting them all riled up. Now, whoever is behind all this is getting more organized. Just recently, a group of thugs came through here, handing out pamphlets. Enter Moonbrook and look for evidence. Propaganda, leaflets, whatever. And whatever you find back to me, maybe we can find the source through the writings. Cover an informational pamphlet, secret journal, issue of the Moonbrook Times, and mysterious propaganda.
Go with honor, friend.
How mysterious. Okay. Where are we gonna find all this? Here is everybody. Or something. This is the Moonbrook Times. I have to read it. Group of homeless Samaritans brutally murdered behind Furlbrow Farm. Witnesses state that the 4 men killed at the Furlbrow's farm were on their way to delivering dirt pies to a shelter on the east coast when attacked. Jim Candles McHannigan, and an eyewitness on the scene, had this to say: "Yep, I saw the whole thing go down with my own 2 eyes. Was a male warrior, looked like he may have been on something. He slaughtered the poor bums in broad daylight while shouting obscenities and proclaiming his love for Stormwind and King Marion Wyrn. I think he may have killed Lou immediately afterwards. I was too shaken to see." And the shadowy figure is just yelling out here too. The other brothers and sisters, come on, listen. Maybe later in the quest here. Oh boy, what a mess. There's some mysterious propaganda. The hour of our redemption draws ever closer, brothers and sisters. Tonight we will shed the shell of our former lives and be reborn as heroes. V. That's concerning. All these guys. There's a lot of guys here. Yeah, secret journal. Could also be inside the houses. That's also entirely possible. It's on the map, isn't it? Well, that's as much as it is. Can we turn that on, turn that off? There's a thug. Where do you think you're going? Rude. Don't tell anybody about that. Keep looking around. There is another thug out here. There's a whole bunch of thugs in the back. Get from the thugs. Fight some thugs.
I can't carry any more of those.
What do we got? Oh, we got a red bandana. There's a quest. The material is identical to the scraps we found at Furlbrow murder scene. Because these are quest markers. Yep. Show the bandana is identical to the material found at the Furlbrow murder scene. To collect more red bandanas as evidence, return what you find to Captain Albert. Collect 6 bandanas from these guys. See, that red bandana is a quest-given bandana. So early to the party, aren't you? Nope. I am right on time. Take all your bandanas. Yoink. Need some more guys to slay. The Hulk and Gortusk. Hello. Hey. Bye. Bandana. There's all back here behind town. Being all concerning. Shifty. There's the bandanas. Now we just need a pamphlet and a journal. Got some thugs inside the house buildings here too. That's a book. That's the book we need though. We're early to the party. Okay. A book could be inside. That makes sense. Seems like just out on the streets themselves, there's not too many aggressive people. But inside everywhere and behind, got plenty of thugs. Pamphlet. What we got here? Printed in red ink. Give a man a tabard, and he'll pledge his undying loyalty to your cause. These men are now government sheep who care not for your hardships. They wear the tabard of their leader and care only for what he desires. Says V again. See if we can find a secret journal in here. More thugs. Oh boy. Just citizens in the mess of a place here. There it is. Inside the largest buildings. Makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? Secret journal. I can hardly believe it. We've endured this torment for 4 long years. But soon, it will be over. The Brotherhood will be reborn. We will then wash across this land as a flood to cleanse it of its filth and corruption. Yes. Alright. Alright.
Need help? For the Alliance.
Any luck? Yep. All kinds of stuff.
Go with honor.
V? The only V I know is Van Cleef. But he died many years ago. I know, I'm saying.
Be careful.
Looks like the meeting the shadowy figure spoke of is starting soon. Homeless are starting to mobilize. You should attend the rally and gather information, Eric Erickson. Go to the center of Moonbrook and listen in on the rally. Turn to me with whatever you find out.
Light bless you.
We also got some more
The
evidence.
Alliance.
Red bandanas. Yep. Yep.
Light bless you.
I haven't seen a red bandana in 5 years. Could the shadowy figure be attempting to reform the Defias Brotherhood? Sure looks that way. Sure looks that way. Make some
Be
gloves.
careful.
Well, Westfall quests achievement complete. But of course we're not done. Of course we're not done. Look at all these guys. Oh goodness. Rally's about to begin. Gather, brothers and sisters. Come all and listen. Since we are abandoned, the orphan children of Stormwind. Our king sits atop his throne, made of gold, and shrugs at our plight. Meanwhile, our children die of starvation on these very streets. His war, not ours, costs us our livelihood. We pay for the Alliance's victories with our blood and the blood of our loved ones. The time has come, brothers and sisters, to stop this injustice. The government of Stormwind, of the Alliance, must be made accountable for what it has done to us. Today we are reborn. Today we take a stand as men and women, not nameless, faceless numbers. And everybody is very excited about that. And a flag there. Okay. Got a lot of guys here. Yeah. Yeah. We got problems. We
What
got
can I do
problems.
for you?
You can hear the cheers from here. Seems as if we've got a huge problem on our hands, Eric Erickson. We have to discover the identity of this shadowy menace before we enlist the aid of Stormwind. Perhaps there is another way.
Go with honor, friend.
Secrets revealed. There's a shaman here, Thoralius, who might be able to aid us. He's a friend of Ryan's, who has recently come to Westfall to study the elemental devastation that has befallen us. Speak to Thoralius and see if there is something that he can do to shed some light on the identity of this shadowy figure.
For the Alliance.
The fact that it's literally a shadowy figure is not suspicious whatsoever.
May the light embrace you.
Yes. Perhaps I could be of some assistance. When I was in Northrend, I helped the people of Valgard uncover some of the mysteries of the Varkol by delving into the spirit world. Perhaps the same could be done here.
Dionys
Would be a plan. Would be a plan again. Vision of the past. This incense will put your body and mind into a deep meditative state. Once the trance begins, it will be pulled into the spirit world. Do not fight the trance once it has begun, Erickson. Allow the spirits to show you what they know. You must leave now. Go to the Dead Mines, place which I am told holds great significance in the history of Westfall. Once inside, use the incense. Enter the Dead Mines through the old farmhouse south of here. Follow the homeless. Return to Rand with your discovery. Enter the Defias hideout and follow the trail of homeless to the Dead Mines dungeon. Enter the Dead Mines dungeon and use the incense burner to see into the past.
Remember the lessons of the past.
Here's the incense burner. Grants a vision of the past and will be used inside the Dead Mines near the entrance. Interesting. Okay. Everybody walking towards the Dead Mines? Not currently. Maybe once we get inside, they'll be walking towards the Dead Mines. This is the Defias hideout. So guys walking. Just kind of here. Orphan. Guys. Into the Dead Mines. There also might be the foreman inside the dungeon. Should probably also make sure we don't have dungeon difficulty. It's normal. We don't need to go into the Dead Mines heroic version. That'd be not where these quests to happen. Okay. There's a whole bunch of guys here. We're not following anyone into the Dead Mines. Is the Dead Mines near the entrance? Entrance to the Dead Mines dungeon. We'll go to the actual dungeon entrance dungeon. Depends whether it means this dungeon or the dungeon dungeon. Hard to say. Okay. It's away? Not away. Try to go back to the start of here. Specifically says this little man dungeon. Westfall. Yes. Through the old farmhouse south here, found homes. Let's go to the entrance to this dungeon. Stuff like that. And if we need to, we can walk further through. Let's go inside the entrance to the Dead Mines. The fact that the dungeon and the dungeon that the dungeon is in have the same name is definitely something. So this is the Dead Mines. Now here we're still in the Dead Mines. Defias hideout, okay. So the entrance to the dungeon. The Dead Mines. Nope. So the entrance to the Dead Mines dungeon. Could also mean inside the Defias hideout, I suppose. If this doesn't work, we'll just keep trying while we walk further through. Entrance of the Dead Mines dungeon. Okay. We will go towards the dungeon, I suppose. Or at least try. Okay. Yeah, really not much in the way of following the people in here either. Does not seem to be the case. That's alright. We're just walking around more than anything. Do a little jump. Just need to get slightly deeper in here. That will be where we need to be. Not much in the way of enemies. Just here in the dungeon. Some tin. Behind this way. Dungeon or tin. Drop that into here. Now to the side again. It's kind of more in the middle area more than anything. Oh. Entrance? Not quite. Around this way. I'm gonna mine this tin. Why not? Why not? Okay. Got some stone. Yeah. Orphans. And there is entrance to the dungeon. Inside the entrance of the Dead Mines dungeon. Inside the dungeon. There's some guys. Stormwind Defender. Vision of the past. 5 years ago, in the heart of the Dead Mines, all the other pirates have been slain. Defias pirates. Goblins on the boat. Mr. Smite. And up at the top of the boat, Van Cleef. And possibly also Cookie. We'll see. 5 years ago. There's Captain. Defias Pirate. Defias. Alliance. Hunter, Warrior. There's nowhere left to hide, Van Cleef. The Defias are through. Range, Priest, Hunter. We're to finish this. Face us, coward.
None may challenge the Brotherhood.
And these guys ads. Then they fought. See how quickly they win the fight here. Down goes one of the bad guys. Blackguards. We're just kind of standing there in a pile. Shadow's jumping around. Lost something. Down goes the other blackguard. That's just Van Cleef.
Lapdogs, all of you.
See what he's doing. Well, he's dying. Drops another half. Spawn some more guys.
Fools! Our cause is righteous.
Okay. We can execute. Can't do that right now.
The Brotherhood shall prevail.
And down he goes. Make sure you loot the head for your quests. Victory for the Alliance, glory to Stormwind. Indeed. Let's return to Sentinel Hill, allies. Inform Ryan of Van Cleef's demise. There you go. And that's it. And that's the end of Edwin Van Cleef. And who we have here? Vanessa Van Cleef. We're just in there. Daddy? Worst bring your kid to work day ever. Past. Uncovered. Vision of the past. Dun, dun, dun. Now we return with our discovery. Is a teleporter that can teleport us to where we need to go? That'd be great. Or it could be a teleporter to... This appears to have been used recently to teleport various goods deeper into the mine. Ah. A lot of Stormwind guys and Alarmo bots, investigators, show, quartermaster. How's it going?
I supply only the finest goods.
Do I keep Sentinel Hill stocked? That's not easy with all the action we see. You're not in Sentinel Hill. You're in the Dead Mines, my guy. All right. So they're fighting this way. It's kind of on fire. All right. We need to exit first, though. We'll be right back. We'll be right back. Quest here. Okay. So we need to get out of the Dead Mines. Alright. Unfortunately, none of these guys are enemies, so we can't intercept into all of them, sprinting forwards. That'd save a bit of time, wouldn't it? That's alright. Around this corner. That's how you get where you're going. See if there's still the more haunted sign over that way. Bit of a mess in all ways, all the time. Lots of different branches in the mine here. Okay. And then up and out. There we go. Definitely is a bit of a trek. That's okay. Into the Defias hideout, which also does not have many Defias. In fact, it's still called the Defias hideout. Slight hint at what's happening? Or just the name it had previously. Also. There's one thug in here. Okay. Bring the information. Right this way. 5 years ago, they said, also. What are we bringing this to? Turn to grind. Oh, all this way. 5 years ago, they said. Definitely a bit of timeline shenanigans. Because we were there, and it was also 5 years ago, and you also could have showed up at the end of Wrath and did your first clear of the Dead Mines right before Cataclysm came out.
Well met.
So it was only a little bit. It wasn't like a 5-year time skip or anything, I don't think. Anyways, Vision of the Beast.
Honor, friend.
What? Van Cleef had a daughter? Yeah, sure. Turns out.
Bless you.
I had no idea that Van Cleef had a daughter, Eric Erickson. If there was one thing that man was exceptionally skilled at, it was keeping secrets. How tragic. Poor thing witnessed a horrible act, had I only known. What was that? Did you hear something? Seems as if the gnolls are pulling back. Where are my guards? On guard, Eric Erickson. Bear witness to the rise of the Brotherhood.
For the Alliance.
Oh, snap. Investigator? I don't like this, Eric Erickson. Stay alert. Oh, boy. The rise of the Brotherhood, they say. And there is... Hope, son. Master will burn for what you did. Hope? What? Hope? Is that what's supposed to feel when I saw my father decapitated by your henchmen? That's no hope. Hope is a cruel joke played upon us by a harsh and uncaring world. There is no hope. There's only Vanessa. Vanessa Van Cleef. She showed up 5 years ago. Dun dun dun. Vanessa! Rise up, Brotherhood. The dawning day is upon us. Tie them up. 5 Blackguard knocked out everyone besides me. Admiral, your hat. There's Helix. Thank you, my dear. Admiral Ripsnarl. And you, Erickson, I'll spare your life. You've done much to help our cause, albeit unwittingly. Next time we meet, it will be as enemies. There's Lobtok, Admiral Ripsnarl, Helix. I had no choice, Lieutenant. They recognized me. The only people in the world who even knew I existed. Recognized my face from when I was an infant. I took no pleasure in their deaths. Leave nothing but ashes in your wake, brothers. Burn Sentinel Hill to the ground. Oh boy. Erickson, get to Stormwind. Tell King everything. Everything. Go now. Oh, they're burning everything. Oh my. Did you want me to not untie you or something? No? Alright. Let's get a good aerial view of everything burning here. Oh yeah. Are you burning Sentinel Hill or are you just burning the watchtower here? Look at all these guys just hanging out. Cool. And I think we did miss the line here. Lieutenant Horatio said, just tell me one thing, Vanessa. Why did you have to kill the Forbrow? Why did you have the Forbrows killed? Ah, so they also did that, of course. Because they recognized him. And all that. Okay. So we need to quickly make our way over to Stormwind. It's wild they're just letting us go. That's a mistake. They're not going to live long to regret. Okay. Defias is back. Back again. The Defias is back. We're going to go one hit every single one of them in a little bit here. Alright. Hey, Kingy. Got problems. Problems that I could just go and deal with a single whirlwind right there, but we're just gonna let this play out for a little bit. Alright. And win, King win, AJ Probmore. Another guy at the same time.
I am very angry, but I am also low
Okay. Twilight's hammer has infiltrated my city. Left unchecked, they'll rot it to the core. Where besieged our stronghold in the Highlands, is concerned that Stormer is safe from their machinations. Need more feet on the ground, reliable eyes and ears throughout the city. Serious warrior like you would prove invaluable. Prepared to help Stormwind's cause. We're doing Rise of the Brotherhood right now.
Fare you well.
We got more problems. I'll deploy a battalion of soldiers to Westfall at once. With the Defias Brotherhood reborn, an old threat to the kingdom is renewed. We need some stuff here. Two-handed sword, two-handed staff, crossbow, polearm, and a dagger. I'll take the claymore.
Serve with
On their all new looks. Love it. The Defias Brotherhood are not a force to be taken lightly, Eric Erickson. What you witnessed was the birth of a ruthless organization of criminals. They'll stop at nothing to see Stormwind turn to rubble. I need you to return to Sentinel Hill and let Ryan know that I'm sending him troops. Hope it's not too late. Turn to Marshal Ryan Stoutmantle at Sentinel Hill.
The Alliance will forge a new destiny for Azeroth.
Okay.
The line of Stormwind's
Sentinel
kings
Hill.
has been restored.
Excellent.
Our struggles
Okay.
are far from over.
Let's see all our new stuff. We got the Greenhouse Claymore. Well, that's a pretty good sword. Fancy. Big sword. Love it. Let's look at all these other things here, too. Greenhouse Dagger. Fancy. Spiky. Daggery. Good time. Got the House Rin Crossbow. That is... What? Crossbow. This is helmets. Crossbows. That's from crossbow. Yep, crossbow. Staff. That's from staff. Magical. And we already saw the claymore. That's in here too now. Okay. Boy, there sure are a lot of appearances that we don't have. Anyways, I think we can wrap this up here. Shouldn't be too much work. Sprinting through the dead mines. Return to Sentinel Hill. Alright. So have there'd be stockades quests probably. Or something. I guess those ones are stockades. Which one's this? One's about balloons. That's just a regular quest. Balloons. This is Shadowfang Keep. And then Blackrock Depths. Okay. Something. Something. Nice sword. Okay. Really not using the transmog system specifically. But we do have the option to. Which is nice. We're looking perfectly fine. All kinds of stuff. All sorts of stuff. Clipping together. Just need to hold our weapons. That looks less weird. Let's see what the situation here at Sentinel Hill is like. Since we've been gone for a few minutes. Everybody dead? Everybody fine? We got fighting against the now Defias guys. It was the Gnolls, but now it's just Defias. Fighting. We got trade
Hello.
supplies,
Safe
bread,
travels.
bows, Stablemaster,
Good one.
Innkeeper, Warlock Trainer, Warrior Trainer, Paladin Trainer, Spies, Quartermaster, Priest Trainer, Rogue Trainer. Lots of guys here.
Safe travels.
Or I guess up there. Okay. It's a new situation here. Got more of the Westfall guys here. Protector, everybody here of the Westfall Brigade. Captain Denvin. Oh, down here is now on fire instead of the tower being on fire. They've taken back the tower at least.
With you.
Okay. Aye.
With honor, friend.
5 years of work burned to the ground in 5 minutes. Damn the Defias. This is only the beginning, Eric Erickson. We have a long, hard road ahead of us. I wouldn't say that.
For the Alliance.
Threat to the kingdom. There's no doubt that the Defias pose a great threat to the kingdom. We certainly cannot enter their hideout and hope that everything will work itself out. No, an assault against the Defias is going to take time and planning. I want you to leave the logistics to me. Our kingdom has other threats that must be dealt with immediately. Travel east through Elwyn to Red Ridge, port to Magistrate Solomon in Lakeshire. I'll call for you when we're ready to attack the Defias. Go to Red Ridge. We already have heroes called Red Ridge. Except
Careful.
we're really doing this? We're doing... Just leave this problem for later? The quest here is level 16 in the dungeon. Wants to go to Red Ridge, which is over here. What big weapons this is. Let's go to Red Ridge, which is 15 to 20, and then come back for the dungeon. Sure looks that way. Alright. I mean, I literally could just go in there and deal with this. You know I could, right? Alright. Well, that's your decision. They've got planning they need to do for some reason. Let's head over to Red Ridge. We can't just go into the dungeon and hope things will work out. I mean, we kind of can. Unless your plan is more nuanced than just kill all of them. Because there is structural problems that need to be dealt with that have led to the rise of the Defias again here. It was a problem. It was a problem. We're not going there yet. Not going there yet. Done everything here. Duskwood is higher level. Going to Red Ridge. Got 3 corners, Lakeshire. A couple quests in Lakeshire. Alright. Hero's Call to Duskwood, also here. We'll see if there's going to be a call back to the Dead Mines. We're just going to go straight to Darkshire first, too. If I did Darkshire before Dead Mines, I'd probably be a bit over-leveled, but I don't know. We will see. Fly through Elwyn Forest. Go over to the crossing here. Easy enough. We just fly straight where we're going. Okay. Reach Point Tower. Fly past that. And here we are. The 3 corners. Got some barricades here. Red Ridge Garrison. Got a wanted poster. A dire condor. And some guys and stuff. This is where we need to be. In Red Ridge. You can tell by the way that it is red. Next time. Goodbye.